Hey guys, it's Morris. Welcome back to some Modern Warfare 2. Finally, I hope you enjoyed the Devil in Me playthrough, and if not, that's cool too. I'm gonna be having a keyboard and mouse locked. God damn. But yeah, I went on a little adventure the other day, and it was a time. Honestly, I thought to myself multiple times throughout the day, wow, this feels like a Skyrim quest line right now. Nice. But nah, dude, this quest that I went on, literally, I don't know any other way to describe it. It was a quest. It was like multifaceted. I had multiple objectives to go on, and then I got rerouted along the way. I had so many side quests and just things pop up, so many obstacles pop up in my way, that it was probably the most interesting day I've ever had in my life, which is also kind of sad. But it's still something I just felt the need to tell you about, and I need to make an entire video out of it because it's so I feel the need to document this day as just fun. But as some of you guys know, the reason I'm in this hotel room is because I splice fiber optics. Basically, I put together fiber internet networks and stuff, so I travel to multiple states and stuff to do so. My work is like six and a half hours away currently. I'm in Pennsylvania, my work's in Virginia, but my work truck isn't in Virginia. It's somewhere else in Pennsylvania because it was getting worked on. So the plan for me getting down to work this week was to stop, pick up my truck, then go to another yard, pick up my trailer, then stay at a hotel near that yard overnight so I could stop again on the way to get materials for the job and then go down to the job. That in itself is a trek. It's the main quest line of this entire thing. So I mean, I did the whole thing. I drove my car down, picked up the truck, drove down to the yard to get my trailer, and then I stopped in the hotel, stayed for the night. All was going good. All was going normal in this part 1 of the Elder Scrolls 7 Morse journey. The Chronicles of Morse. The Morsicles. Then I went into rest for the night and leveled up using the experience I gained that day. God damn it. This isn't Oblivion, Duncan. It felt like it. I can't stress enough it felt like a Elder Scrolls or more so a Fallout quest line. I just use those because those are the games I'm most familiar with. Where it gets super weird and super insane is the next day when I woke up. So I wake up, leave the hotel. Oh my God. Damn, did you see his oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. But I wake up and go on my journey to get materials from this place for the job. And it's about an hour and a half drive with the trailer, which I should probably mention is the sketchiest fucking trailer to ever drive ever. Maybe not the sketchiest, but it's pretty old and the door is like starting to fall down. We had to use like a carabiner and stuff to like keep it from flying open and just fucking jam it into place because it doesn't seat right. Or it didn't seat right. That's a very important piece of information. That's very important for the context. It used to not seat right. And boy, things got worse before they got better. On my way down to this place to get materials, I'm driving down the highway, going the normal speed limit and stuff. And every so often I look in my rearview mirror to, you know, make sure the trailer is still there. Make sure it didn't just kind of roll off into the distance. Just roll off into the sunset, you know. I look away from this trailer and it's an open highway. There's one tractor trailer on the road with me. And out of nowhere, as this tractor trailer is starting to pass me, I hear just a loud rip, like a bang. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like I didn't feel anything, but did this fucking tractor trailer just hit me? No, the tractor trailer didn't hit me. I look back in the rearview mirror and the trailer door ripped in half on the highway, just the sheet metal from the hinges, just, I can't do the fucking, but it just ripped. Just destroyed itself. It imploded on itself. And that was the first part of this quest line getting absolutely derailed. So I just like say shit and pull off the side of the road and on this highway, and I'm just trying to screw my door back together, just piece it together on the highway. Luckily I have a trailer full of tools where I can just kind of fix it up and stuff. It was tough though. Once I did that, I hobbled my way to Lowe's and got some more material to hold it in place because the door not only ripped in half, but it dropped like 6 inches. So the frame was all fucking bent. So I couldn't actually latch the door shut. I had to like pry it and make a contraption to just screw the door shut. I had to screw it shut to get to Lowe's. And there I like kind of pieced it together and made sure the door stayed shut. I will say I handled it quite professionally. I didn't, I feel like 16-year-old me definitely would have panicked and fucking crashed on the highway. Even with 0 cars there, I would have just swerved into the guide rail or something. But I was perfectly safe, perfectly fine for this first detour in the quest until I fixed my trailer up at Lowe's and made my way back to the material shop to get materials for the job, which I still had to do. The total trip from the hotel I stayed at to where I was working with the stop for materials was roughly like 2.5 hours, probably 2.5 hours. With my trailer door in shambles but somehow still alive, I managed to get myself down to the material shop, and when I got there I told the material guy, hey, I'm here for all these materials for this job. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, this job from this company? And he's like, nah, I don't know about that one. I'm like, don't tell me. So I called my boss and I'm like, the materials aren't here, boss. And he's like, David, talk to David. And I'm like, okay, where's David at? Material guy's like, oh, he's out for the day. Okay, is there anything we can do about it? And he's like, I'd love to help you, but my boss is here and we're leaving for at least an hour for a meeting, so sorry. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's perfectly fine. It's okay, it's all good. I'll just come back later, I guess. And right before I leave, I get a call from another guy, from another higher up in the company saying, yeah, you need a new trailer door today. So we ordered one. It's about an hour south of where your work location is. So, you know, add another hour onto your trip and, you know, you'll have a new trailer door. I'm like, okay, that sucks. It's already been super long, but cool. It's already been like 3 hours at this point. I'll go down and get this trailer door. Not a big deal. It's fine. So now we're past the first leg of this main quest line where it is unsuccessful. Just every step of the way, getting beaten and battered, completely useless. Nothing has gone right. But I've been clocked in the whole time, so. Fuck. Anyway, I'm on my way down to this trailer place, and the entire drive, I just, like, my trailer is even more sketchy than it was before, somehow, and every right turn I make, I just hear a pop. I hear just loud noises, like this guy's mic, and I'm like, man, I should really check that. Maybe it can wait until I get to the trailer place, but every right turn, just a pop, just a loud noise. I'm like, you know what? I really gotta pee anyway. We're pretty close to the trailer place, but there's a nice spot to pull off right here. I'll just pull off nice flat grass. You know, I won't pull off all the way, but it's an open field, flat grass. I'll be able to get out, no problem. So I thought. So I had forgotten it had just rained last night and earlier that morning. And my truck's also only 2-wheel drive. As I pull off the side of the road to check my trailer and also pee, my tires sink in instantly like 6 inches. Just, I'm like, fuck, I'm 5 minutes from this trailer place. This is the worst place to get stuck. I try to ease my way out. No, it's not working. Nothing's working. I'm next to a field. There's some gravel on the road. I start taking handfuls of gravel, bare hands, just scooping gravel off the road, throwing it under my tires to try to get some sort of traction. Nothing's working. Nothing at all. 0 things have worked at this point. And I'm like, dude, I'm running out of gravel. My hands are bleeding. What do I do? Every car that passes just looks at me, just stares at me and passes by. I'm like, man, dude, this quest has gotten absolutely derailed at this point. There's nothing, like, what else could go wrong? I'm putting the truck in reverse, backing up, then putting it in drive and trying to ease my way out. Nothing's working. Spinning tires at this point. I run out of gravel. I start taking corn stalks, just stalks of corn that had been hacked off, just the little nubs that are left over. And I start taking them and shoving them under my tires, trying to get any sort of traction, just trying to keep from sinking deeper into the mud. Nothing is working. I'm here for like an hour and a half, stuck 5 minutes from this trailer place. I call the trailer place, guys, do you have anyone that can come help me? They're like, sorry, bud, all the drivers are out. Fuck. I'm helpless at this point, can't do anything. I'm ready to walk. By the grace of God, I don't know who's up there watching down, but some kind gentleman stops and pulls over, and it's like out of a movie, man, or a start of a scary movie. Nah, he was too genuine. He just rolls his window down, looks over, he's like, hey bud, need some help? Southern accent, beautiful man, this kind soul by the name of Clement, hops out, wraps a chain around my truck and pulls me right out in 2 seconds. Clement, my guy, if you ever see this video, thank you so much. So I make my way to the trailer place, pick up that door, and get to my Airbnb for the night. I left that morning at 7:30 for what was gonna be a 2.5 hour drive. I got there at 3:30 p.m. Beautiful time. If you couldn't tell, I completely dropped my controller that whole time. I'm gonna play for a bit and get gameplay to put in the video. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope it made your night better, because it was an adventure. I got sidetracked by so many side quests. I got my money's worth for the amount of hours I played this game. Yeah, it's been worse. I'll see you next time.